Hello class, I welcome you all to this session. This session we are going to discuss problems related to fluctuating capital method. So under fluctuating capital method you will be preparing only one account called as capital account, that is partners capital account. So we are going to solve one problem, maybe two problems to understand this concept. Exercise 23rd. Pause the problem, copy it down if you do not have it in your textbook. Naresh and Sukesh are partners with capitals of rupees 3 lakhs each as on 31/3/2017. Naresh had withdrawn rupees 50,000 okay, against capital on 1st October 2016 and also rupees 1 lakh besides the drawings against capital. Sukesh also has drawings of rupees 1 lakh. Interest on capital is to be allowed at 10% per annum. Net profit is rupees 2 lakhs. You have to pass journal entry for interest on capital and distribution of profits. So this is the question we have got. First we need to write the analysis of the problem. So I'll just begin with my analysis. Here I have two partners named Naresh and Sukesh. So Naresh, each one has capital of rupees 3 lakhs as on 31/3/2017. So this date is very important. So I'm just going to draw a timeline for each partner. This is the timeline for Naresh. On 31/3/2017, he had 3 lakhs as his capital. This is for Sukesh. Timeline for Sukesh. On 31/3/2017, Sukesh also is having 3 lakhs as his capital. Now what is the problem telling? The problem is telling us to prepare the journal entry for interest on capital. So naturally I will be interested in knowing how much is the interest on capital. Am I right? So what I do is I have to analyze this. Naresh had withdrawn rupees 50,000 against capital on 1st October 2016. So what Naresh does? On 1st October 2016, he has withdrawn how much? 50,000 against capital. So 50,000 against capital he has withdrawn. So I've just written it here as 50,000. So before his withdrawal, what is the capital? It would have been 3,50,000. And also rupees 1 lakh besides the drawing against capital. So beside this drawings against capital, so I'll just write it like this. So you can see here, capital as on 31/3/2017 was 3 lakhs and 3 lakhs. Before that, drawings in the form of capital was 50,000 and drawings in the form of profits. As we all know, partner can withdraw either from capital or from profits or from both. What Naresh has done, he has withdrawn from capital as well as profit. So if you read this sentence clearly, you will be able to understand. Naresh has withdrawn rupees 50,000 against capital. So clearly they have given it is against capital on 1st October 2016 and also rupees 1 lakh besides the drawings against capital. So it is not drawings against capital, it is drawings against profit. So drawings against profit is how much? 1 lakh. So before drawings, capital before drawings on 1/4/2016 is how much? 4 lakh 50,000. Okay, so this was the capital on 1/4/2016. So by starting of this year 1/4/2016, Naresh capital was how much? 4,50,000. Then in some point of time he withdrawn rupees 1 lakh, that is out of profit. Okay, he has withdrawn, and he has also withdrawn 50,000 in the form of capital. So he has got 3 lakhs in his capital. This analysis you are able to understand. Now we will come to Sukesh. Now Sukesh, you have an information. Sukesh also has drawings of rupees 1 lakh. When no information is given, like drawings, whether it is capital or whether it is against capital, if no information is given, you assume it to be drawings from profits. So it is a drawings from profits. So capital, he has not withdrawn anything, he has just withdrawn from the profits. So I have to take it as capital before drawings on 1/4/2016 is how much? 4 lakhs. We have to find out what is the interest on capital. Am I right? So I am just writing it here. On 1/4/2016 he had 1 lakh. So he had 4 lakhs. Okay, 4 lakhs, and some point of time he has withdrawn rupees 1 lakhs. It is out of profit. Okay. So after withdrawal his capital has turned out to be 3 lakhs. So this is the analysis. Then what you have to understand by this is you need to calculate the interest on capital. So interest on capital calculation. So how do we calculate this interest? See, from 1/4/2016 to 31/9/2016, the capital of Naresh was how much? 4,50,000 into how much is the percentage of interest on capital? 10%. So I'm just taking here 10% into, if you calculate April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So September. So this is September. So it is 6 months. So I'm just taking it as 6 divided by 12, or you can write 1 divided by 12. So you can have, if you calculate, you will be getting 45,000. Yes. So 45,000 divided by 2, which is 22,500. So I think it's right. Yeah. So 45,000 in 4,50,000 into 10% is 45,000. Padi, 45,000 la Padi, how much? It is 22,500. I hope it's clear. Next, after this 1/10/2016 to 31/3/2017, the second half year, second 6 months, you know that there is a withdrawal of 50,000 also. So what you have to do, you have to take it as this 50,000 is gone because it is withdrawal of capital. Another 1 lakh is gone. So what you have to take? Should you take 3 lakhs here, or should you take only 4 lakhs? The answer is only 4 lakhs. Why? Because if you are withdrawing from profits, it will not affect your capital. So note, please write it down. Please write it down. Notes: withdrawal from profits will not affect capital, therefore will not affect calculation of interest on capital. So withdrawal of profits will not affect the capital and will not affect the calculation of interest on capital. So this part you need to be very clear. So this part is, see, 4,50,000 was the capital. Adila 50,000 is the withdrawal from capital. Apana 4,50,000 and 50,000 you need to deduct. Appo how much will be the capital? It will be 4 lakhs. adukku we need to charge how much? We need to charge the interest on capital. Withdrawal from profits will not affect the calculation of interest on capital. So I am just taking it as 10% into 6 divided by 12. So how much is this? 40,000 divided 1 by 2, that is 20,000. So total interest on capital for Naresh is 22,500 plus 20,000, which comes to 42,500. Okay, so this comes to 42,500. Now for Sukesh, it's how much? Sukesh, he had 4 lakhs. There is no withdrawal in the form of capital. Okay, so he is just having it as profits, withdrawal from profits. So no need to deduct this 1 lakh because withdrawal from profit does not affect the capital. So therefore what you are supposed to do is you need to take it as 4 lakhs into 10% for the whole year. So it is 40,000. So interest on capital, total interest on capital for Sukesh is rupees 40,000. We will just check the answer whether our answer is right. So interest on capital for Naresh, it is 42,500. For Sukesh, it is 40,000. Yes, our answer is right. Now, did we complete the problem? The answer is no, because we need to do the journal entry for interest on capital and the distribution of profits. So I am just taking this page to calculate to write the journal entry. So please write the format correctly, date, particulars, LF, debit, credit and all. So I am just writing the important stuff. So debit and credit. So interest on capital, it is like an income, right? So what is the journal entry? It is profit and loss appropriation account debit to what method we are following? We are following fluctuating capital method. So only one account is to be prepared, that is partners capital account. So I am just writing it as Naresh capital account to Sukesh capital account. So how much is the value? The value is, just now we found out, for Naresh it is 42,500, for Sukesh it is 40,000. Okay, so totally it is 82,500. So this is interest on capital allowed to partners. So interest on capital allowed to partners. See, interest on capital is a expense or it is a loss. It's like loss to the firm. So that's why you are debiting to the P&L account. Okay, so we have these 2 entries, that is interest on capital to partners capital account. Then you have profit and loss appropriation account to interest on capital account. Interest on capital account debit and interest on capital account credit will be cancelled. So finally you will get this entry, P&L appropriation account debit to Naresh capital account to Sukesh capital account. So if you can understand this, you will be able to do this. Okay, so I'll just show you the journal entry for better understanding. See, in this particular part, if you can see here, you have the journal entries to be recorded for interest on capital. Okay, if it is a fixed method, you need to follow this. Only difference is the current account. The name of the partners capital account will be the current account. Here there will be partners capital account. If you look into this, if partners capital account are fluctuating, in our situation it is fluctuating. Okay, so first entry will be interest on capital account debit. It is to partners capital account. Okay, so interest on capital account debit to partners capital account, being interest allowed on partners capital. So interest allowed, it is an expense to the firm. That's why it is debited. To partners capital account, it increases your capital. Okay, so that's why you are crediting the partners capital account. Then after this, after allowing interest, you have to transfer that interest, you have to debit it to the P&L appropriation account. So we have debited, so P&L appropriation to interest on capital. In place of above two entries, only one entry can be passed as follows, that is profit and loss appropriation account debit to partners capital account. So only one entry. So what happens here is the debit, inge irukku parunga, debit interest on capital and credit interest on capital get cancelled. So ultimately edu micham irukku, P&L appropriation account to partners capital account. That's why we have derived this entry as like this. So P&L appropriation account debit to partners capital account. I am sure that you are able to understand this clearly now. So we have to transfer the profits also. So how much is the profit? The profit was 2 lakhs. Adile 82,500 is an appropriation. So inge pathina you will be able to understand. Net profit is how much? 2 lakhs. So 2 lakhs lende 82,500 nama vandu we need to apportion. It should be debited. If you debit it, how much the value will be? So 2 lakhs minus 82,500, we get 1,17,500. The profit sharing ratio is not mentioned, so divide it among the partners equally. So what we ultimately get is P&L appropriations account debit to Naresh profit capital account to Sukesh capital account. So total is 50, individually 58,750, 58,750. So I get 1,17,500. How did I get this 1,17,500? So narration will be being profits transferred to partners capital account. How did I get this? 2 lakhs was my profit minus appropriations 82,500. I got 1,17,500. I'm sure that you are able to understand this clearly. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, class.